Look at this. Merry Texmas to me. Oh, this is gonna look so good on the widescreen up there on the wall. Good thing I don't have to share this with nobody else. Oh, damn. That thing up? No? This? Greetings, Jackson Lowe. Greetings, denizens of Get Loaded. It is I, the glorious king of New Texas, Lyndon Herbert Walker the Ewing III. And I'm speaking to you tonight in a spirit of celebration, in a spirit of goodwill, because it is the holiday season. And what holiday is it? It is none other than the celebration of the birth of the state of New Texas and the birth of none other than its glorious founder and ruler, me, Lyndon Herbert Walker. On the first day of Texmas, my glorious children gave unto me oil. On the second day of Texmas, my children gave to me delicious canned meat. On the third day of Texmas, my children gave to me 3 sunbusters. I'm talking about sombreros like this. What is this holiday, you ask? Well, it's not an ordinary holiday. It's not just one day out of the year. It's 12 days, folks. It's 12 days of peace. It is 12 days of happiness. It is 12 days of celebration. It is the 12 days of Texmas. The 12 days of Texmas when we celebrate the birth of the glorious country of Texmas, and when we declare a state of peace and a state of understanding, where we love thy neighbor as we would our glorious ruler. Well, maybe not as much as a glorious ruler, because a glorious ruler needs a lot of love. On the 4th day of Texmas, my children gave to me 4 delicious holiday cookies. On the 5th day of Texmas, my children gave to me candles. On the 6th day of Texmas, my children gave to me 6 guns a-blazing. And during these 12 days of Texmas, Jackson Lowe, we will declare a truce with the Northwest Territories. We will not try to advance our occupation of the Northwest Territories as some other so-called kings and queens might. The Queen of the South, the King of the Northeast, and any other so-called kings of the West who might step forward and try to offer pleasantries to the Northwest Territories. I want the Northwest Territories to know that we are your friends, and we will show you how we are your friends by giving you the spirit of Texas, giving you presents, giving you lovely gifts. On the 7th day of Texas, my children gave to me 7 ranks of filing. On the 8th day of Texas, my children gave to me 8 knives of sharpening. Ow, damn! Who gave this knife to me? On the 9th day of Texas, my children gave to me 9 slaves rebuilding. What wonderful gifts we have to give the people of the Northwest Territories and New Jackson Lowe and the people of Get Loaded. We have some wonderful holiday Texas cookies. And of course, there's a very special gift that my emissary will give you shortly following my announcement here. And Mr. Montgomery, so sad to see you go and leave us in New Texas. But I hope that Jackson Lowe likes the gift I gave you to pass along. On the 10th day of Texas, my children gave to me 10 pints of dog milk, delicious dog milk. On the 11th day of Texas, my children gave unto me 11 imprisoned intellectuals, and that's where they belong, in prison where they can't cause no trouble for the king of Texas. And my final gift to the people of the Northwest Territories is 12 more days of peace as the rest of the 12 days of Texas elapse. And after those 12 days, all bets are off, and the people of the Northwest Territories need to decide whose side they're on. They need to realize that their only choice can be the glorious leader of New Texas. They cannot choose the king of the Northeast. They cannot choose the queen of the South. They cannot choose the king of the West. And they cannot even choose the legendary so-called king of the North that dresses all in red up there. No, the only choice the Northwest Territories can make is to side with the state of New Texas and the glorious leadership that is there in me, the king of New Texas, Lyndon Herbert Walker Ewing III. And on the 12th day of Texas, my children gave unto me the Northwest Territories.